I'm your activities director. Apologies if you haven't met yet. Thank you. And welcome to our comedy show. So I just have a few reminders before we get started. The first one is that this is a... Thank you. The first reminder is that following the comedy show, there'll be a kunzit starting at 10:30 over by the ceviche, or what is it? The sports bar. That's how I know it, not the ceviche bar, even though it says ceviche bar on the schedule. And another reminder that this is an event strictly for adults. It's not going to be appropriate for kids. There is a fire show happening right now at the patio. So feel free, if you're a kid, to head over there. And before we introduce the main event of Avi Liberman tonight, I'd like to introduce one of our very own, one of our counselors, S.J. Tannenbaum. He works with the teenage boys. Let's hear it. Yeah, let's give it up for S.J. He's a young comedian impressionist from Edison, New Jersey, with over 100 different impressions. I encourage you to find him later and ask him to do one of his famous impressions, including Trump, which is pretty fun. He did that at the Seder. He auditioned and was rejected 3 times from America's Got Talent. So thank you for being here, SJ, even with all that. You may have seen him as the sideline reporter on UC University's Max Live broadcast, covering the men's basketball team and Sarah Check on their sideline suits. And if you like him, you can find him on social media on all platforms under @SJ the Impressionist. Well, let's give it up for SJ Tannenbaum, everybody.
Give it up for Sean Miller, your activities director, everybody. Shanon's been absolutely killing it with all the activities he's given us so far. Pool, casino, bingo, minute to win it. Give Shanon one more round of applause, everybody. Appreciate the work you are doing. I've been having a great time so far here at Pesach, here at Hafikoman. It's my first time in Mexico. Any other first-timers here tonight? First time in Mexico? All right. Customs doesn't want to see us out for this. They should be us outside. The biggest differences I've seen so far being in Mexico versus the U.S. is the culture. Mexicans love to share their culture with the world. Last night we were at karaoke, and we were wearing these huge sombreros, having a great time dancing, different kinds of music. And that was awesome. It all went over well. If you were to be caught wearing a giant sombrero the size of a Dish TV network in the United States, you would be canceled yesterday. You'd be forced to go on CNN and put an apology on Twitter. You'd say this person was caught wearing a sombrero approximately 2 feet in diameter. He sends his apologies on Twitter and says he's working harder to improve in the future. Wish for a speedy recovery. But I love these programs. I love meeting different people from all over the world. We have Mexicans, Americans, we have people from all different kinds of countries. I just wish sometimes that celebrities that we look up to and admire could join us in some of these programs to see how they would like them. Picture Tony Soprano from The Sopranos going on a Pesach program with the family, getting out of New Jersey. This program's fantastic. We got pina coladas by the pool, we got water, we got casinos, we go gambling, we go to a little party. This is it. I can do this for years. This is unbelievable. This is a good time. I like this. This is pretty good. I've been singing for a while. Other celebrities come too. Seth Rogen, he brings the whole crowd. James Franco, Judd Apatow, Jonah Hill. We were drinking in the hot tub, and we were having a great time, and then all of a sudden, the second we finished the drink, they just brought us more soda. And it was incredible. The service was unreal, and we just got very, very drunk. Speaking of, shout out to all the service workers. How good has the service been so far? Unbelievable, so nice. Maybe some fictional characters come. Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. He comes, shout out. He's a little particular sometimes, we all know. He's having food, he's having drinks, you know. Pardon, sir, excuse me. There's only 6 ice cubes in this drink of Coke. I specifically requested 7. Bazinga. I also like picturing different families we like. You know, the Griffins come through from Family Guy. I love Family Guy. It's one of my favorite shows. They come through. Peter Griffin coming to beautiful Puerto Vallarta, this beautiful hotel. Oh my God, what a paradise.
makes Springfield look like New Jersey. Oh my God.
Joe, what do you think of this place? Peter, you put me on the 17th floor. I don't know if you realize, but I'm in a wheelchair and I'm trying to observe Sabbath. I feel like Chutes and Ladders trying to go upstairs, trying to go to sleep. You got those neighbors that come by that no one really wants there. You got the Herbert, Herbert, the pervert character coming through.
I'll say, can someone point me to the candy room, please? I saw some snickerdoodles. Those look nice.
I was at a program a few years back and I saw President Trump actually came to the program and spoke with his family. That was crazy. I understand that this may not be his, particular country or crowd. He's had some beef with Mexico over the years, if you've been following the news. But I could see him coming here speaking. His PR team's on edge. They don't want him to say anything controversial. And when he starts off, it's usually like, okay, this is going pretty well. This might work. And then it takes a turn at some point and you're like, oh no, He comes up. Puerto Vallarta, it is so good to be here tonight. Mexico is a country that is rich in culture, history, and tremendous landscaping. It's true. You take a look. They do a tremendous job. Very nicely cut bushes. We like a good cut bush. We appreciate it. Melania says it too. She says, I like a nice bush. I said, me too. I like a nice bush. This PR person's like, we knew this was going to happen. This is a shared fault. This isn't on one person. You think about Obama coming through, it'd be a lot classier. You'd be like, who else heard the mariachi band last night? That was unbelievable. Michelle and I were dancing, we were getting on the cucaracha, we were going crazy. That was unreal. Give them a round of applause for that mariachi band. Before I leave you guys, I just want to give one piece of advice. I think the key, since there's so many different people here, Mexicans, Americans from all over the world, the key to allow us to all enjoy this program together and not have fighting is just one key tip. Mexicans, my Mexican friends, not all Americans sound like we are moms from California. What do I mean by this? When I'm ordering food in the tent, I do not sound like,
Pardon, Sir Raphael, is this quinoa non-GMO sustainably grass-fed? Thank you.
You don't all sound like that. And my American friends, not all Mexican people sound like they have a lead actor in a romance drama on Telemundo. Not everyone sounds like, Miss, forgive me, but the way the light in the room is hitting your eyes, it looks like the light shining from the stars over the ocean. If we follow that, I think we'll have a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My name is S.J. Tannenbaum. You guys have been fantastic. You're in for a great show tonight. I'm really excited. Your headliner has had numerous TV appearances, including Craig Ferguson, Comedy Central, and Showtime. He's been to Iraq and Afghanistan to do shows for the troops. He's the author of 2 books, one of which he brought a few copies here tonight. And he's best known for his Comedy for Kobe tour, where he brings a group of comedians to Israel twice a year to perform to benefit the Kobe Mandel Foundation, which helps children of trauma. You can catch him this Thursday at the Westin. You can follow him on social media at Avi Liberman Comedy. Hafikoman Puerto, Vallarta. Give a big round of applause for your headliner, Mr. Avi Liberman, everybody.
Thank you very much. One more round of applause for SJ. Let him hear it. One of your own. Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much. I am thrilled to be here.